Sia Owia TV so eni adesema munyina ajo ebre asese ensema hodoa ya boaboa no efri my Ghana we yede ebase enmeno nsia kaseɛ bo ewo Owia TV so efri asokwadan kaseɛ mu ha esanso enam abafo ntenten fidie ne so a eni mu ntenten fidie Facebook eno Owia TV sanso na akɔ TikTok a Owia TV official sanso na one me wo YouTube ensema ni afoforo pi na ewo so hono a obetimi akọ like and also be subscribe your page no Owia TV official no so YouTube a ensemni afoforo pi na video eda so ho no a obetimi anya bi na won so wahwe na wanya bi nso atiemi ensanka wadwe nkyere no Facebook kasebo yi ho na emu wadwe nkyere no mane mfansam weda apono so no ho enya kasantwi ena enye atenie enso ensam wedi kasebo mu akotene anwumre yi ebi eni Zambia mampanyi ekirese sede Ghana fugu ehonsam asi ayeho social media so no sese wo krane de na ono nso ahye
Ghana mampanyi John Dramani mama ade atodwa se apam a wokopie ho wa man mienu akono de ne agye ho ane se wiem hyen ebetimi atu afra man mienu nyina so akobia mu a ohaubia ememu
Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry panyi pa wada ano ne wo kire se my Ghana ye ho yede akodom IMF enche be free mu ne yama we entwa to okra
ononyamfo Julius Debra abankesie mu panyi pa wade atodwa se abibiman be makwan ama obia atimi akọ ne man foforo mu anasa man foforo mu no ebeboa madwadie atimi akonkan pa
Edom Kaseɛ bano dani wa mrashibedwafie ene wo kyerese binom kekasa my Ghana asetena mu ayedin na so wo kyerese eniema bi a akoso wa ban we mefasika sam nhye woni di adanse se no kwasemni eniema ekoyie
ororandi abidi atodwa se wonmuguso a wo mo ye ntoto se de be ya ye maame no ye papa no ye nananom kokko akuafo mo ho ebe hai mu sikasem mu
Abusia ensemi ani afoforo pina ka ho ne yaboaboa na de ebase enmeno nsia kasebo Owia TV so yemfa na ase ewom enko emfama emopafie si yenka nche wo se won de mo papapa abadwa so premium na face super premium rice afi so ya bean emu anwa papapa nso ne nyina ebi ewo ho emrepam yebeka won ho asem achesase Jabinra Bank PLC enie Jabinra Bank se fa ho bono ewo sikasemu na waya asrobo asabe mpreduasa odo ho bo na okotokro enkasro de biara da ewo sikasemu no ena adwumaku
Set up Connect Limited akontrio de onu nede da no waka pia ba so pesa ukobie na akoni yie mu a ya na wako Set up Connect Limited na wahwe ama akontrio nsem no watwani tiawa ede amawo adwumre yi akenkanfo be no ambeti enkan me abusia pani onsu dio minim ni abema
Nana Kwame Achiman Opambo Afrika seboni nchiremu enie Zambia mampanyi hekedi Hichlima eni wadi atu ejase my Ghana yani ankasa ya mamre eni ya manie efe yie papa efe yantadi shemu anunti wanu ankasa bekra fugu edi amane honsede beya onene manfuo ebetumi ashe Wachirase wadi sansemi tujo wabra Omeyi swafa washe ni ama nonenta nsem Samuel okujeto ablakwa eyefugu ehye yibi papa yihye ne fefefe na ode kire amansan wabra na wonum ahye mu ewo Zambia man no emo ensemi beto dwa wabra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kopie mu Zambia memo na one Zambia mampanyi hekedi Hichlema wonum edi enchia enenam so a mampanyi wonum manakwa ba no hyefugu ibi ho apɛ Zambia fo etwa beto social media isu a wamodi Ghana fo mfe sa adeni e mampanyi wo hye browse chese omuhu bi da fugu na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no omune se e browse bi na hye de na ho nchin wa hyew ama na homene so denden de nam so ama Zambia mampanyi wo chese sede fugu no esi eyefe no nso afa atono ho so a enche krobeka ne de e de afi my Ghana mu na wono nso watumi ahye na afi nso no ne manfo nso emiamia hodo a wo mo de sa ne mane guso emane dintre ha no watumi ede atoso obi ama atumi agidin ye papa na won mo eguso edi nkomo no na eye Ghana Zambia business dialogue a na ene ekoso na nam so a omampanyi ekire sede Ghana ye fugu ne yesi hyema ne ye fanu nti no nani age hu ye papa wono nso waje ede ato ne ho so Zambia mampanyi ne nsem no ebi enie
not just in Zambia and Ghana And I'm very happy that the foreign minister, you dressed like that. I asked my team to post on various platforms that we're associated with that President of Zambia will be ordering more of that stuff for himself. And you saved my words because you spoke very well about the importance of our culture, our traditions, and you look at the successful countries around the world. Just watch and see inside there. What you see in the Japanese, what they do is embedded in their culture. What do you see in the Germans? It's embedded in their culture. What do you see in the Chinese? What do you see in the Indians now? The explosion of the Indian economy is anchored in their culture. Within the diversity of the Indian culture, you can see threats.
And what is answer to Jan and watching His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ghana Mampenny, one also fast, Akonyana so extra one mubabia, Fuguno, a free any abakwa sem kakra, a bata honsun, some say, and a Mampenny tuja.
Some call it batakari. Yeah, now this is a traditional dress that is made by a local industry. It's part of our culture. And so in the past it was worn by kings, royalty, and also warriors. When our warriors were going to war, they wore smocks, and the belief was that the smocks were soaked in some herbs and then some spiritual thing was done. So when you fire a bullet, it can't penetrate, you know. And so the smock portrays a lot of things in our culture. And significantly, on the day Ghana, the first sub-Saharan African country to gain independence, on the day our independence was declared, our president, Kwame Nkrumah, was wearing a smock. He and all the freedom fighters were wearing smocks. So smocks have become an integral part of our cultural identity.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama na Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry Openyina wo Chief Executive Officer Dano Ayora Mark Edu Abuaje no de afutu akọ de ama aban ene ne mpanyimfo se Ghana yakọ International Monetary Fund akọpem wa be se mpredu nso muni na enche kurebe yeti de afiri ase ne yankase enya nhye se de be ya yamfi yeti enkohye sa nhye ne mu ebiemu na opanyi ewa homaso a yene no ebedi emu enkomo Yera Mark Edu Abuaje yamwakwa aba edebo Owia TV anwure no nsia Kaseɛ boso
Opene meje oso na apomu
yo nyame adom ye ho ye papa da wonso
nyame kita ntie de asira yo merade
yo ye de nyame ase se utu mpanyimfo fo a de na beka che o se de be ya empre poli dunsu ni ye de ye ho akodom IMF no ye nkohyem bio
yo se ye hwe IMF juma omudi IMF beba okrumo a na chese wankasa economy no wentimi manage wanfa enioma antutu ye enti ne friend say balance of payment no enkoyi ena bema IMF aba na empempi no IMF ne ba dia se be ebi omudi sika kakra ebro there is free be conditionalities aya na omunso omudi ba because sika na omudi ba se wakonji sika o bank ni be make sure say sika na odi amount no odi be ya adwuma esese odi ye edu mrese ese wutua nso a na watua enti why be for conditionalities no eto de bia na ema omanfo nso omoho ekire wom enti enye se obia na osori a na okọ IMF ana se IMF sori a na omaba okum ohwe na se o mani nkoyi ewo nsika semu a na okọ na se ohwe proud to ye be kwa IMF ya na wo hwa ye nyoma nkoyi ya say nyoma jeje mu amana ye basa ma inflation na 50 something at the point in time your friend say your gross international reserve ese nke ye be at least 3 months no na end ye 2 weeks 2 weeks ni chese bibi kakra bi si a o man economy ni nyina be collapse intini any option bia say ye kwa IMF banso a omudi ni abetutu kwemu ama unioma no economy no esisi nanim nti omo ba ye conditionality omo de ba ye ebi ene say ebe make sure say ye be say ye expenditure ne ye income say sika o man ni wo eni sika ye say ye say no ebesisi ani bi say cut your coat according to the size of your clothes nti mpempi no na yeni sika nso ni akobo besia bebra ka se yentua yentimi ntua nti na de how bebre but time have said yen consolidate your fiscal side na che say monyiji musika ni yi na mo make sure say expenditure na amodi be ye no e ka mo bebo no ani musika na ne den esisi ani nti o ma ya masisi a wahwa inflation be akwa dai wahwa yenya stability we foreign exchange dollar no yenya stability wom wahwa ye gross international reserve over 5 months enwoma esisi ye nti o mo ba enwoma bi ti say enfa say utility one of the conditions IMF dey buy and say every quarter bia increase electricity and water to make sure say sa nyoma no so no eno so enko ha nti so hwa first time ba every quarter near increase electricity every quarter answer normal your main review at say normal year at the beginning of the year no IMF ban so I almost and the taxes being so eba because I'm making sure say usika na awotiti no enough to take care of your expenditure into taxes bi a say omode ba no omode bi so aba begusu nti ana oman bibre no ma amanfo no ho e kire wom nti say Ghana impen edun so a yakwa IMF no see economic economy ni yeyi a omunya akope ne yase no na besia yakwakobo ye mfa anya de pa na inflation asanko so na ye sika na ho odin asan akofom nti ye dwen ho as industry ye nti ase say IMF ni ho a ye ntimi enrun ye economy ana nti ne ayakwakoji a na nsen ya de yi a sisi a economy na ejina ne na so no by April send your company and now kan no IMF so omoko sa IMF ko ye begina won ya say economy ni biem ansa na IMF asambe ya mayana IMF aye ti say teacher ni a ogina ho na o hwe o so say your homework and now your dictation odi an popuo na ye go wan ye ni yi a obebo teacher ni free ho no mo a na wo ye ni a ope but o man if you say ye wadwen ye wo mpanifo ye wo economists ho no mo a e o say ye so yetimi di ye ho ni e fe bibi homegrown policy yankasa ye hihye ye nwoma a ye di be run economy ni eno na ye dey ma advice said IMF ba no mo taxes bebre na o mo dey ba no businesses for mo ho kire wo nti o ba no increase corporate tax o increase VAT o introduce new taxes a e ma ye ho kire ye ba se ye nwoma yie nye hu se yesikani expenditure ni ye run economy yi a ye num ni e be ya e be ma businesses for so ye ho aheha nti advice said ni ayakono eye yetimi ye economy no ni aye na ye gina ye na so a ade aye ankasa ebeboa nti ensem a ye ka no ye de boa seni omampani aka no ye de boa emefo ni omo ye no so se omo free ho no mo a e o se ye nso yetimi gina ye na so na ye economy yi because e de bia de be se no ni akofa IMF so omo mra 17 times Ghana ye one of the countries a omo akwa IMF bibri omo nkwa IMF no they are still running the economy. So can't we anything na yentimi enye the same thing na yen run economy no.
So we share His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne na aban abreso yenimi se wonmo koye nhye bi to se de be ya oman na nkasa ko masika de kan se budget no yenkodi emane Trump pensuo bi de kan se budget deficit no sa emra na da so ye adwuma
Edaso ye adwuma na me se wa budget a omanpani ye na ne ye free bibi primary deficit of 1.5 ni ade ye ka se sa deficit no o se yetimi nya ye nhwe ema ye nyina ye na so kete ema ye nya if you say ye ho ani ye disika na bro ni ayewo enti be hwe deficit no na abro so kra na wo ye deficit na se ebro so a negatively affect the economy ye free bibi say so finance with deficit no you can either finance the deficit say obakobo besia ewa amanone na sa besia na obakobo no na yinsimu wo ho na bi wa na wo so ana say internally no wankasa obe generate revenue na say who generate revenue no to finance your deficit the only way out taxes it is when the time there be running budget deficit na ban person of finance no about the taxes bebre egu amount for so in fact until recently your VAT of the effective VAT rate of 21.9 na among the highest in the whole world. Even see akra amampeni by or rationalizing a year 20% effective VAT rate it's still highest among the whole world, which means that the VAT system is high. obehwe no ma introduce taxes bi a more businesses na businesses aho ade ye from businesses for nso gu a obi aso nya dwuma anye o manage GDP ebe ko from enti no se ye ka se ye budget deficit of let's say 1.5 I was say yetimi a discipline ye ho na ye sa IMF for hodumo a eye dan ye ebe IMF ni wope na ya se no IMF nso mo mada bia enti budget deficit na ye se ye no de hwe the last time ye IMF for hono e achieve ye bomadi imposin ni ai ka se ye beye this year nhye ya no se ye koso a ye bebo modi ye ba deficit no beba formasi ni ye ka se ye be because IMF for enti IMF for ko April year na ye budget deficit no ye sign ba be mana kosoro ama yakobo besia amanone ana se ye the taxes egu amanfo so ansa na yetimi atua na enti election time you may be owa say ye na ye roadway any budget mu ade any budget mu no sebe se oka so be ye so hu ba bia sika ni free ba na se wanya be bia sika ni free ba je se wo fi na opese wo ye project bi na oni be bia sika ni free ba okobo besia o bank for ho a obetua interest ebi nso a na wadwuma aye no entimi ntua bank for eba betete o enti ye de tutu sa ne ma no ho a sa na o man nso ese eye enti o man bia ono ankasa entimi managing the economy that dey be okọ IMF no sa o man no ontimi progress in their fairness economy no
yo era yemfa yenkomo no ensia ebrepam yebesa afrew na yedi nkomo tenten pa e de afasika semo yedase
Yes.
Abusia yene Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry CEO Owia Mark Badu Abuaje ene kodi sa nkomo ya wacheche nemu kama enema ahodo bi o my Ghana wose ye ansa na ya tweti e de free IMF nhihye asese de be ya yensa nkomo bio
na ne nso nti professors ahodo ene economists ahodo a yatete wo mu wo memu nti ene ya sika sema yi fie ni yentimi ntoto jesi ekofo bi na anohwe akore bi o mede ba ze Bank of Ghana wono mekire kwan ye wose o mfa so na o mototo ne ma we nyina ni hwen
na wonte Ghana ha no bi kire engineering enso ne type ya jesi wodi kosi fitamma apprentice bi tutu
ya to akase no so na ya mfa mo Owia Kaseɛ anwumre na so Owia no da so wo ba bia ohwe ye firi bia yenko Ghana mampanyi John Dramani mama sade Martin Canada no wonu o my Ghana mu a Zambia na owo na ene wodi nsem bi dia todwa akoye ni kasempa wodi na ni kyeremu na fuam yensen e wo Zambia memu no won mugu so abo mo yantotoye botaye titiri ye dia atomonim e wo Owia Kaseɛ so sade be ya aman mienu no enkitawudi e da entam no ebe so semantatwea na agya ne namro su pompe sesubontimu kokwa chese enye asemketo akra na enno ena Ghana mampanyi John Dramani mama ekoko pi weye apam bebre ena wo munyina akọ adwembankuro mu na omodo wonom nsa atintim ahyehye ase e honom de di ka eba ye beto dwa ene se obi ye Ghana ni na okọ Zambia anya afa ni ye ko ha no ena fa nkrata abra de ye kan service ane ne ade no saa so na obi ye Zambia ni na wo ba Ghana mem hanma nya afei ena wo nkrata asam ne ade a visa free no eno no ebi atoso e de ama o man Ghana ene Zambia ebetimi adi ahyemfie abre bia nkrata asam de enya ade a ye benye wo haw bia e wo ho Ghana mampanyini asade atwedwa biem se ene de o masade wo mo ahya ase ebiemu ene se ebewiem sen akobedie ho nsem a de firi o man Ghana e ko Zambia de firi Zambia memu e bo man Ghana mu no wei nya de wiem ho no ye kodi predu bia ene ye mprema ne ma jesu okosia jesu okofa dabi afedi ekoye kwante tempo de se de wogina wo Owia TV ha na ado ani echem wo kenyetia no benya ka edo be ko straight ama ho ato no sa pepepe wiem shetu e wo Zambia wo betimi de wo mani achirem e wo Ghana sanso na Ghana etua ode de ni bechirem e wo Zambia preko pa ejinwa hyew ani bibia ni wonma ebebem Ghana mampanyi John Dramani mama echirem a we ni bebua ama nkitamudie ayonkofa ni titiru adwadie atimi akoso wano a ebebua ama mabunu eni nipa wono pese wo mutu kwan efi o man Ghana ko Zambia wo mfiri Zambia ebe o man Ghana mu no wo motumi akono basahari so a emfa aye predu bia ene mentime wase bia emma Ghana mampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Achirim.
I'm encouraged by the agreements we have signed during this state visits, which include the visa waiver allowing Zambians and Ghanaians to travel visa-free to our counterpart countries. And the bilateral air services agreements, which would allow direct flights between Zambia and Ghana. All these will improve connectivity between our people, reduce transaction costs, and facilitate the movement of goods and capital between our countries. Newly established Ghana-Zambia Business Council. Government will provide the enabling environment, but it is the private sector that must build the factories, take the risks, and create the jobs.
Dramani Mahama ena yetene nkano efi Zambia memuno na yakuye nimu dia nsem kro ye mu no okọ abankese mu a Jubilee House a panyimpa won menyesi broni kanse chief of staff eyo no nyamfo Julius Debra wono so ede nsem bi dia todwa a ene mampanyi die esi epai wo kiremu a ebrofo se bibi man ye nyina ye dodododo ye ho a nyesa Ghana eko Algeria na okobra sa no betimi anya akwanya ede akwa disa no kosi Europe wasa dan wani nu aba eno na anu kotokofo ko bobo obebre sa na Algeria akwa kosi a wakosi uko Egypt a amamudo ni nyina ye nkeke ehumum na ye memma ye ho akwanya se ne be ya ye betinye tusa abo no ma otu obabi otimi tukosi eboa medwadie kwankan eboa mesika usikahu edwadie kwankan sanso na eboa ma yonkofa ene bibia etimi sipi esita eno nti sada ye son no ye momode ne yenwene ho ye mfamra ya setena mu abrabom na ebeboa ononyamfo Julius Debra enso ekire ni die mu sei
with the history. Kwame Nkrumah, our first president, warned decades ago that Africa must unite or disintegrate individually. The forces that unite us are intrinsic and greater than the superimposed influences that keep us apart. This was not rhetoric for his own sake. It was a strategic warning about scale, competitiveness, and relevance in the global economic market. Today, that call to unite must be expressed in the language of markets, jobs, and opportunities, especially for women, youth, and SMEs. Unity must mean the ability of African enterprises to trade across borders with ease, to scale beyond national markets, and to compete confidently within a single continental economy. So what must we do? First, we must align finance with enterprise. Africa needs patience, development-oriented capital that understands the realities of SMEs.
Ononyamfo Julius Debra na okasa ewo Africa Prosperity Dialogue eno eba so ewo nkrampumpuni mantama asentre da so ne botaye nyina ne se ombeboa na omo akeka mabu na bomu aso won mase na omo atimi anya baabi ede agina eno ene ma wode sa afutusemi eto abibimman ene ne mpanyimfo nyina enim.
Na abibiman yi die adwentoato asa dwumadie yi ase ekoso ewo micropon enkramu no ena nam so ama opanyina wono ena da edom kase na no wo my Ghana mra hye bedwafie owura mahama yarega enso de ato edwase wose niam ahodo bi a aya akwansidie na eka ho bi ama adwade a wose ekoso ewo ama ahodo entem wa bibremu no entimi nkosi de sipano no wose won mutumi sane mene nyina every one mo kama na no atumi aboa ama adwadie no akoso promprom na wo kasa no na asemti a wode atoso a wo kyese ye hye ema enkran na afi emabunu so ye hye won mo sapo mu nsu am watumi agina won nan so eba enyuma nkuma dantamo na afa ankrankra nyuma hodo no won mo nyina betumi agina won nan so na aboa ama bibima atumi atumpon na no wo kyese betumi anya edwa baako a ye nyina ye ka ye ho aboma ama yedie atumi aba owura mahama yarega echiremu sese obi efre bi ma ba akom no wokofofro mu a eno je se okope krata no nso no ye be ne kwane bra prindo saa na ma adwadie no ehun nsem akoye den wo se anei ewiase asesa ye de abafo kwan na faso edi djuma enu nti no ewo se obi te Ghana ha wotumi ton ne niema ewo abiman bia mu ewo ntentanfidie ne so wa abra sa nipa kono emre ho sa yetua obi kan so a ewo se yetumi edefa enemo ba mo ne ibi so ne yetua no fofofo na atumi aboa ma biman yadwadie ye ho no atumi akona ni titru ane mabunu no ena afei ema wonu mo entem ensem bia wura mahama yarega ade tu dwanie.
A prosperity mindset as Africans. As for the theme of the borderless Africa, I, more than anyone, appreciates the importance of demolishing those borders. I represent a constituency, Boku Central, that used to be bordered by 2 countries. To the north is Burkina Faso, and to the east was the Republic of Togo. The women in my constituency attended the market day on Monday in Ghana. On Wednesday, they attended the market day in Burkina Faso. And on Friday, they will attend the market day in Togo. So long as they were concerned, there were no borders. As a young boy, I recall carrying timber on my head across to Burkina Faso in the middle of the night. We used to be called smugglers and economic saboteurs. But we thought we were Pan-Africanists sharing Ghana's resources with our neighbors. Let me conclude my brief solidarity message by endorsing the campaign for a borderless Africa. We want a visa-free Africa. I have seen how a visa-free West Africa has been enormously supportive. We want open African skies. We want one African biometric passport. Let's build the infrastructure that will enable our youth to trade digitally across borders, to have their mobile money operate across borders. Our youth want their degrees recognized across the continent. Let me end by saying that a lot of progress has been made, especially in West Africa. I know firsthand because for close to a decade, I was a member of the ECOWAS Parliament. And many of the demands that are being made here, I recall we worked on them diligently, and in West Africa, we enjoy many of those facilities. I also recall that traveling to other blocks on the continent, you will find out that at the regional levels, many of the issues we are advocating for are being enjoyed in the regions. West Africa, North Africa, East Africa, Southern Africa, Central Africa.
Owia Mahama ayarega woye Boko Central Mpesiaso mrasibedwania Edom kase mrasibedwafie nso wono ene womba no dani
yenko nananom akuafo ho na yenyina won ma womudua no bae bi ti se koko se de won nsam no asi aka no ayere ama enye asem ketwa kra na ene yie ne so hwe wiase ene wie mu nsakira ya na etoda na ato ape na ama koko nananom akuafo na omo akokire wo mo kakra se de ni pesi doso ene ho dwumade ene ho sika bo so mo de ntotoye na akon amano akonkan ti no na ato ape etoda ekwan mo befa so wo no benya sika kra na nananom koko akuafo wo mo de bebo mo bra ama mo dwumade a wo no so die no wo mo ni beje sanse kwabra ne beba kokoto de na chi ane ni sisi dia kire wia wo bo atodwe koko atodwe nya asem ketwa betwa nkrampan bedete ho na koko no beso bekwa akote na ade akwa aboya abo na ade egu apaso atemu onumu ama na wo nya asem ketwa sra na ebewura mobremu kra nya asem ketwa ene Ghana ha no ba na nan makuafo bo mo te so pa a chese wo mo home no anya asem ketwa na ba no dani a oda koko won mo atena ya na se eku afense koko board wono ene edwumtani Dr. Randy Abbey ade atudwa se ne mi kanyina de nanim bejasrede nanso no won mo guso a won mo ye ntotoye eto ahene ne yesi ahene won mo no brumu won mo mabe no mu tiri mo bobew no mu nimde efa ntotoye te se no won mo nyina aban ka ho atena konwa ba so atepono ba ko ho a won mu di nkita won ye ntotoye se ne be ya ye nananom ye maamenom ye nuanom koku akuafo a ene yi se bedwa ate kakra ebe free modwuma amu ye mu abamba mo de abom mo adwa eno so age nsrepe no bibia betimi akonkan amana ye fe na mo so matini ehura adwam se Pentecost ni a wo di adanse kwasiada asodem orarande abi eche ni nsemusi
for a new funding model for 26-27. Unfortunately, the prices have come crashing, and so what is happening is that our cocoa at the current price is too expensive for the buyers, and it is the buyers who are financing the crop under this model. So you are selling your crop at 6,400 to them, and the crop is currently being traded for $4,000 or below $4,000. So why would they buy your crop? Because we pay the farmer $5,040. That's the farmer share, $5,040. And if you check, and I'm sure all of you do that on a daily basis, the crop is currently at 4,000. So how do you buy a crop? How do you, as a buyer, buy a crop at, let's say, $6,000 when the crop is actually trading at $4,000 or below? So the situation we have is that you have the buyers now moving to other markets where the prices are competitive, and that is why you would hear issues of we have beans they are not buying, or we give them the beans and we have not been paid, because now the LBCs who have even taken some of the beans do not have off-takers, because the LBCs, when they take the beans has to be taken up by buyers who are financing the crop. Now these buyers now consider your bean too expensive at this point. Just to emphasize that as I speak to you, we have sold over 530,000.
Anti abi cocoa board jom treni e na mote se obe na opoto digwo na so na nan makuafo se enye no e wo mutie ne wo mo hwe wo de wada se wa bragire wia so ahata osuota odimirika e de robe ko kata so ase ne ewura ne mowuramuo e ne ade nyina ha no wo hye ne botom no de ba no de besi susupono no so a wo wi a wo beka ne we na de agu ne nsem enye sa
gauta ganama
simple as that.
Abusia yemfa kasebo yimu na asebi enko enfama Jabirura Bank PLC na ose se o pesikasemu muade a Jabirura Bank ene ye kamfo de amafo ani chiremu ho no beboa osron kokwan so na oho atimi atawode asempa loan ene ye besia wode ema wono makra autopass me checkers eho ne ma de baafe wotontema ene de keka ho entade ne ade anu nso no beboa wo kama pa Goose bia won so krade bandudu mu no omodin se wode ho ebebo Jabirura Bank PLC na asempa loan no odi bi abose danhwere besi dumienu ntem na onsa aka besia bia wohia ewo ye nkase kofa bibi ebedi aginemu obapa loan ewo ho obapa ba mu de ne ye de boa enuanom ma ne nyina entima adwadefoi mumfumo ne nkyiremu ewo Jabirura Bank entem so baboa wo kama am wadwadie no watimi agina wona se osikasemu. Say about a savings account, current account, fixed deposit, afi microfinance, and say susu shares, dachinti any investment ahodoa, Jabirura Bank PLC, na enshepa ewo edemau. Wabi a branch for Frokra, ewa tunsu Edwenu High School Junction Honum, and afi Owia Kaseɛ ne power Santi Jabin. Ye wo enkrabatani bi we jeso onwe from a sabunre, sepeti mpomo Roman Herald Shiman, and afi Woko New Road any pankro boaso nyina Jabirura Bank PLC won krabata ofrey e was 0544745856 and 0271484327 na 0260970407 ene wono eni enkita ho amopafie eni amopafie se amopapapa no ena wode aba no ene se fie be yede efie be yehwam na watwe aye kowuramu ya na se na watwe wie yei mafie nya de jollof ene mutuo ne de ka woni nyina no ye the premium and super premium rice aba de na hwam nso papa na se de asiesie no sonko kra ne package ne kra no fe keke ne mo no nso de enu nti valentine a ebe tobi ne fa koche premium and afi super premium rice emo perfume nsabeka bi or the jambi soya bean oil aba eno ode nu aduane a kama eni tepa nya anwo esisiwa na adedani bia and afi what the yummy tomato paste and so aba se wo ye stew enkwan bibia wo ye shitoni ade Bomodin sa won sabe kan de efiefia hodo provision store supermarket and afi chop bars food vendors any hotels and restaurants ahodo ni nyina no modern sabe kwa akwaje de papa ewo mu pefie won aso ye no ewo adum obenyerepa fm patase oni echamfo hotel edi animhwe na afi median so ben pass and gardens junction na aya fremu pefie 0244615117 na wono mbeje oso
sa enso na Sicops Connect Limited yedu tu kwan opa kwantue ho nsem ene se de besia bibia be kotote na yemfa nkosi Nigeria nka njosi yedi uko idin Canada na afei wo aso ye ene Nigeria de amesra na togodi abomoden na fa wani echim wo Sicops Connect Limited na yemfa wo ntu kwan enya akwantue bia akeke akwantue awokwa a adwuma ka ho na adwuma etato timino woka say amani bi airpe obi etise asenkafo drivers here obi say concrete mason aye forklift operators here truck drivers here sanso na welder steel bender na afeye obi de say housekeepers here auto machine carpenters here painters ene mo amoke ka ho nyina nurse for midwives ene pharmacists ene mo amaka nyina no mu nyina akwanya won manwuma no doso enti wo ba obetimi de watu kwan kosa aman na epenipa bi no mo aye adwuma no na bibia akonkan dia amawo say ye Europe aman no Asia aman North America and also South America ena aman awodro nyina mare mfi say Canada United States of America ni nyina na ye behwe ni ye de wakọ kratasem bibia ye twale yopo ama ho ada ho am ye de wakọ kama mare mfi say FIFA World Cup ye ba so yi so person okobie no timi kokoduro na akokohwe bie e dia wadama so wadi die ni ambrasie mu eye Sicops Connect Limited aha ene yedi tu fa na yedi wakọ asan se FIFA ama ye sa akwanya no a yebetimi ndo wakọ ama wonso wakọ akohwe bie e ho bomode na frɛ e wo 0553732982 0553732982 na yemfa wontu kwan enko no dwoso
Abushaya twa Owia Kaseɛ kasebo no esopanyina wada Edom Kaseɛ na no awumrahye bedwafi na dwusu ane gino no kro ya ane se eba abanjumadi so awumrahye bedwafi a wada anowura mahama yarega wadi ato edwase sade ebinum ekeka se oman Ghana setremu ayedin ane mabuo ayedin ane de ekeka ho na ntisa de bere dan nemomu no obetumi aka esni people se ene oman Ghana sikasem atimi agina pintin se abele aba na wochiremu se sa wohwe andotua hodo a aban aye ade afasikasem ho na eno ka ho bi ana atimi aboa ama oman Ghana sikasem agina bokom rashire dwani ekire se kanen sede na nkaniema buo esihuri kosoro pamkwam no enaniema so atimi ahyenhwan abafom ama sesi aye kase gina besa mu nchemu miensa achiripo enan ni nyina die danse se aban baaye enhye pade watumi aye bi papa wasanso ekiremu se ene sawohwa oman Ghana nyina nkanea ene ehun nsensem a dumso ananka wo ho no ene eni ho no mu bio ni nyina ya danse dia ekire se aban esiesie oman no sikasemu ena afa adwadim ane bibia mu a omanfo asetenemu ebekoyie nsem bi nie.
The issue of cost of living which you have raised, I don't know which market you go to. I don't know which market you go to. So I don't know which market you go to. But I know that the prices of goods and services, because of the low rate of inflation, because of the very good exchange rate relationship between the cedi and the dollar, because of the stability of the cedi, and so many other good things that this government has done, definitely prices cannot be going up. Cost of living cannot. In fact, we are dealing with a problem of farmers saying that food prices have come so low that they can't even recover their investments.
Opinion no any chia Edom Kaseɛ na no oman Ghana mrahye bedwafi sanso ye boko central empesia so mrahye bedwani owura mahama ayarega
na nanumpo ensi na Edom kuma no so no mahama ayarega yi na wo fine na auto opona e fine na auto dabreko e fine na auto se wa dente ana afi afase na nka matches wonwonwo esum ne sen auto ne fahin na oni abanom ani apintu ane aye asemienu eka amenko enso woto ne fa hen wo se nese de bayire bode ene wo mpempra ne mantosi se de ne boasi aye den no wo mu adwiri wo mu no wo mu awosen e che preku a wo adi nansa aja se wo mu dwe ho mo nte ase wo mo te ase so a na wo ma anwe ho franka no dompre eye nsa wo mu aduragiri mra hye bedwani wono mpo de wa hye se e wo so men foto samfo me che doctor keso atoforsen ononyamfo yi wono twen yi dididididi na wo be piem wo man Ghana mra hye bedwafie na wo be kire senti enne eniema bo aye tin na nipa entimi entobie e wo Ghana amfa enye ni titru niema miensa amazisue ntosi bahire ene ne keka hu wo mo se wo mu hia anu yie nti wo mra no be chensan se Ghana fo se wo mo bre a wo mba bi etim fifiri.
In conclusion, cost of living is going out of the roof. Cost of living. I should have come with some food items. Yam, tomatoes, gari, plantain, going through the roof. We should be programming the exchequer to come and tell us measures. The last time before the budget was brought, he was gallivanting at Mokola, talking to the Mokola women. He should be going to Mokola now and be checking the price of tomatoes. Either cost of living is becoming too high. And you had come on the back of promising to reset our country. I'm only reminding you your own messages. Reset agenda. Cost of living is supposed to come down. Speaker, the last time I went to Agoblosi, the market women are complaining. Teachers are complaining. Doctors are complaining. Farmers are complaining. Cocoa farmers are complaining. Footballers are complaining. Before the budget, the minister was all over Agoblosi, Mokola, talking to the women. Prices of tomatoes, yam, cocoyam, cassava is all over, gone through the roof. Are you proud of the price of cocoyam now? It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Speaker, I want to plead with the leader of the House. It will not be out of place if we program our friend. It is not for nothing that the Minister of Finance is one of our own. He should come.
Ghana mra shebe dwefie no wo se abobrezi market ebra na odo meya ko mesika ebetudwe wo huri fam no ne meya kodi nkomo ene wo be ma no otwa bia won san ko obi ndo bo mma no de onde be yo mo ebi di gede ene be bro o se menkia de ye nuhu ade ye ogo ene ade de ma nananom kra mo mbedie ene enya bi ne bo den no wuntimi nto na nkampese wanya je na atwitwa ene zominwo ade agu nani ase
se Kofi Brookman nanka ye national service for ani adomoduane ene esikafo ajafa
Kofi Brookman dey
aduane atoto no wo kwan ho no
eno ne friend say
Kofi Brookman
we breaking news anase wo hoda dan
Kofi sa na wo
sa
se eno national service for no national service wo koya won say wo share top white na waje down black na waje mpaboa na afi wo envelope na hye wa motu na waje Kofi Brookman
problem ne da fiada no ada na anya akosia ya anase yawo na eye Kofi
ayo de Kofi ana
ai
sintra
dan say yenye Brookman za
ni dinu Kofi Brookman o de yewishia okwan na yemfi ane nkyerem won kan mpuni mantam no emuaya waso West Municipal Assembly no won ma fiti ase etu anamo bi se obetu tunsuo na wade emfidie esisi sede beya omanfo wonum ewo mpotem wonum betimi anya nsupa anum ne wonya bi nso ade adi wonum juma ahodo wo kyerese ene wukọ ehọ a abato mpotem mekye electoral areas bese dumiensa ene wo ho no menenso no ensupa no ebi enhyeda eniho na wo kyerese wonum betu anamo ne nsuoi wonum atimi atutu bi sede beya omanfo a wonum ekokọ atententen na okopensu ade babo wo ho bra no saade no eto betimi atwa na afensupa no nso no won betimi anya bi na wode adi won mujuma na ose okokrobo ene ne mpotem ho no mu a enso ho ekwa atwe yie papa no nti enso omanfo sande ombenya bia na wode di won mujuma na wode sansemi tudwa e wo James Camp prisons no ewo Roma Ridge ewo Enkran ne due wa bra aban krache panyi MC ewo Ayawaso West Dr. Michael Mensah na wode aso ebo fom na afi dwumade ne bi wo ho a wonum atumi afiti ase na wonum aye ensem bia ode to nsentwerofo animu
good assurance be improving on water situation within the municipality because Sena we share no there were 13 boreholes for the 13 electoral areas and the electoral area via Benyabako. But apart from that, you be adding more in the course of the year. Normally especially during dry seasons, it's your ding kakra and because of the galamsey activities no so Osha regular flow of water within the municipality, and the borehole will go a long way to ensure that we have regular flow of water within the municipality. They are our key partners in development. And Yasha say the more development, let's say a year borehole now, Mesra Mose, Omushe na Omumenteni.
So West Menslimu aban krache panyi Dr. Michael Mensah and what is answering to Jan and watching an deputy director prisons. Our nuclear commander ma training war prisons honum Ayra Isaac Abuakon Amia one so added to Justin and Niajepa Efanamoa and Pennyfo Elton and the Wadia Sababo for more one bema one in super.
Say, you make the can say, you see, I didn't hear pa. I am some or hand say, we depend more on Ghana water company. Along the line, no, it's say population adults need not borehole in here, DNA kind. Now, your number is not quite near cost. Into we are about a beckham here, a boy and be brave. Your son's who a prisoner for her. You were in training school, her. And you think I say, the borehole be say bar. Some which Rebana say in Sio Cremo to Toa, near baby. You bet me I die in Yapa, your whole entry. The idea of a boy and be brave. There were locality a year, you can say prime area. Now, embarrass you, barracks a year baby, for any war. I did back when here, me a pine that you embarrass me. You must say, we are embarking on beautification of our barracks. Now, in Siota, because of the location, there are Botanswa is sunny in Siota. Now, I wash it in Assassin, and into Yapino, Yanyani of Buama, Yade.
Deputy Director of Prisons or Sansia Commandant at the training. Owia Isaac Abuakon Ameyao and Yakutieni.
I was your friends in any way, Chemo, Finfi Mantum, na Finfi Mantum, Crawford there, Owia, a Honomo, and Owia Kaseɛ, yes, Niniwa, Erikejina. Na America Kenny no botu ogwa there, a former good dear friend there, Lithium no faso bebre no mai, yensa botuma sodo, na wakono za mahena, odru bebi mpo ahena pomuzi mpo no, otumi dizi juma, ewo hono mwa okonkan no ze mahen, sa nso na hena hyen, na yenkane awodro no nso no, obotumu aboa mo otumi za yenyema bebre no za mahen. Na eyi oba adam no dwumaku oza hye hwan nsa de wanyi hu dwuma mfama timemufo wo awoya na oman Ghana no ene Atlantic Mining Company na ewada ansa na woze aso bobofom mpo no timemufo wo no wo hye wonanum na wo ma wondwanam kakra bi a won so bema won bo ato won yam dem obotumu abu ekwan no amakwan dem adwumakwei obotumu aye won adwuma no no obesi nne wo se won ayi won anyiwa bakada nkrani a wo ye no ho yie ewo po ano a wo bo mfi tadukumfo no po mesima wade ho a enyaza wo se won ye biribi mpo ono no onam dro amatemamufo a owo awoyai Korea wo finfin mantami wo san won hwendo na moza to aba no na bia beka eye Owia Kaseɛ hensa enye de sempanyimfo wanhwe na moze to hon anyim no wanfa osi anyim odwo na enum hyede a woda woze ma hon na wanfa mo hon a obetia dankraye mu no ayo ye chechenchenche na ozetia hon emebru nkabom koyi a woze hon anyim yi panyina a woze won ano ene Frank akwa ono no ye twetwefo na oze ma hon ebra woni Owia Kaseɛ rebonkomo no see and was it to him.
Since 4 December 2023, our ongoing personal project located at Abonko, Krofu, Owia, Abonko Kulim, Krofu Hospital area, and Kambaku have come to a complete halt due to the activities of Owia lithium projects. For over 2 years, Atlantic Lithium Mining Company has prevented us from continuing our developments. Our structures and materials on site are damaged. Our lives have been placed on indefinite hold. Sadly, up to this point, no compensation has been paid despite our repeated efforts. This failure is a clear violation of Article 20 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, which guarantees the prompt payment of fair and adequate compensation when property rights are affected. As a result, we have been prevented from continuing our projects and are now living in rented accommodations.
We Ora Frank Aqua ono ena oye secretary ede Martin memufu a won mo away ya woman ni abra won se e wo so won saka won mo adwanam kakre
fantene de waya de ena efra brofo na na ya na yemide
tawo ai fantene de abeka fantene de wo se brofo kakra fam
aponchi twa kwa ma mo se awu go to e an carry cross kwa na nkaka hete wa nka be kan de Auntie,
what's all what can I say?
How good here. And carry cross of one and caca hate you and Quebec and day. Oh, no, the fra brofana and the pa. Okay. Joe, I will say I am free man town near ma Asante Mantemwe. Amount for one hour chrono boy here, I know I was a municipality anymore, and I want my dear to a just say dear quite bonny dear, a fra 1 month to my papa. One more HS said in futru SCA kum one nominafi, Eco Fanya wa ahodo de beto one mosono, and ye asem kuma kra. One more HS a quina acquire quantum pom bakua, obi be a pese or cockronoma boy here hono, a was so fast and they are quanin yet, amen futru ajeso afa. Aface a what is shame mumpa, said ye see every wuni adiano, and ye asem kuma kra nunti was rest away dear. And penny phone to one among them said the bear, one more kind of a bar, no ABCC a day amawon. One will send be ordered to Owia TV Kaseɛ any moony.
No, but baby, now Tina, why a fruit poto, yes, I said, I find the Omega, what was it for you a yabu time? Then Suka, that a coma yet, and foot through one, if we are a serano, or me mobile number with my. Not to me, told you are no matiscan with them, the hotel, no man. Meeting I am ya de bia na katacho. Ya branding food to restaurant. I if you say poto
engine factory pamugo butano so. Futu na high pa. Amo futu go down na we ultimi na. Ye bo wasa. Ye saban. Ene so ntofo se monkasa mu na omonhwe pa no. Enye mai. So mutimi ya ni manimu ya kwa na ya no mfa so mpete so kakra man futu no asonte emaye. Na futu no amaya bi. Mede okala isaba so se jobo monkasa kire wo mo to munye kwa meye engusu ma kra ya wo wata so se be futu no so bete kakra
abaye sire na wo ye mobbo wo megu kwansu ma ye ni yewu futu okuye eti bi da he wo si na mana yi ya buwe futu ni na ha mani ni tem ba eti ba ye no kwa na mo ka de bia se hospital na mo yo hospital na sleep the beer which be a miss also to be seen in your bowa, your words, a future use. Then to be your way, Madame by a Silamoa.
And I would taste wow to any rat. I would taste ya a cocktail and I find another woman. Or my baby mine. And I do go good, yes, another woman. Or may who be mine, another woman. For baby, if you may would not hire a second room. I am future. Ene kwana aye basa ho ye niema ho chese ye hudi emfa futo ni o man
Timamphobia one more chronoma bo hia e woso ame mansini emu e wokumasa sante mantamu ane wode wade sede adane mpanyimfo yi
kwansha bisi kumase konongo e kwanso kura eben edwoso a friend said duampompo na wo momti krom de wo nom ka krom dia e de pa duampo na duampo na asan kwansha sie ne ko ba se maame baako wono afiri mu ne ba o kan wo mfinhia mienu na ababeto dwa se no boam SDA ayasabia ana omode sa owufue ne ba ya wanya mfinhia mienu ekoye enumpo no sabia ko to obi a ono no obomoden no ya adoye no ye papa na nipa ho hia no ɛna ɔbɔ mmɔden de maame ne ne bɛyɛ kɔɔ ya maame ne deɛ wɔkɔɔ na yɛ sɛ wɔfiri mu dada ɛwɔ hɔ ama nurse fo sɛ wɔn mu ne wɔn nyɛ ayasabea yɛ san sɛ ebesi nne no wɔn mu na kyira kwan na wɔn timi mpo afrɛ na ebia na busuafo abɛfa no wɔn de adesɛdeɛ to ɔmanfo anim sɛ yɛnkɔ wɔn mo mmoa na obiara mmɔden sɛ ebia wɔde hyia bi tu kwan ɛna akyɛ na ofiri sɛ ɔmaa ya momfoma ni nkyerem ɛwɔ saa no boom hɔ no mo SDA ayasabea no na mmɛboa wɔn mo sɛ de bɛyɛ nneɛma betimi akɔ enkan ɛwɔ hɔ yɛbɔ wɔn mani ahwɛ sɛ yɛni Grace ajiwa ebetimi adi nkomo wɔyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ no boom ayasabea hɔ ɔba Grace ye wadama yɛ mo adwomo akɔ ababoa Owia Kaseɛ so anwumre. Hello Ami Grace. Hello. Aba Grace. Ajiwa kwa de. Abuja yeguso yehwe se yensa ebeka Oba Grace ewa homa no so ne yene nedi nkomo san se no boam SDA polyclinic ho eho no so ye adwuma na yene nedi nkomo tiawa na ye hu ne ekoso wo ho no mo na afei se nkyeremu bi ne obetimi a kire nipa ne su kakra bi ama obi a bia wo tie wo hwe no wotimi ehu na nani aba ne ho so a enke beye ye de pa eti eguso a yehwe se nsa beka ogiri yensa nka ne die obo to aso na ye sawo ho wabaso ana okay eti abusia yeguso se yensa akwanhia ne si ewo duampompo a eben edwo so a ewo asante mantem ha oba gre me mo adwomo akwaba wadama sei na ensam no tie pa enti musimu hia o manfo mu ai
patrol yan de unse ye juma wo no bo meji polyclinic enti moving from a Joso to let's say Bompa Junction no hospital behind so that anyone santi ye wajuma ma na nkofo bi dey ma mi ye ne ma anyone na o mu aka kakra ba ye say ena esi ewo diampo nti omo batai so omo bai na se maami no orgaspedia fine or nya injuries bia but na orgaspedia we be na anke bia na oye nya media but we leave behind akra almost 2 years when ya fracture sakra ewo ne 90 na maami frɛ me sister de to ne nta da ya mo betimi aboa ye ma ye ho obusiafo
wadamu no se wo gaste be no
but I want to say bravo me
okay okay yenhwe enipa no reno a obenya mfie be sei na ne bosu esu esitie
mpaka won be ni early 30s na oyekoko kakra okay no now say some material abasia kente material abasia yakinsa mun kakra why natural
okay na ayi na ne bag ya ekura no anase bag ntimi amedu munya hu bibia ya hyansodie bia ebetimi
me pacho debi wan fa bag omo de ne bag ne de omo anfa bag bia anfa no ane ma me ne akara na omo de ne bag eho no
na omo de ne bag ye no nso omo ntimi anka bibia na omo ankasa nso omo wo isesei
but omo bibia e wone ho se bag ya na se any ID card bia anko de bed ba abete se na se
yenim se ahyen mu de ebi kura na bia wonim obi ewo mu ne ade wo nso a wo mu eprepra ye ne bi ana wo de wo mu wanka no obi a munya obi a nso ntumi misa mo nka se bia ababa ekura minim no wo ba bi
me patron baby omo de ebi mu akọ ejo so na omo de ebi mu so ba ye ho na mo nti no omo de omo ba ye ho ne de omo so omo bia enim oba system
ekwanhie yi enu omo free fahen ana ekohene ana fahen no pote pa ne sie
but no omo free kuma say betina call kono mo side ye nim so omo twam kono ngwa na say omo ebe dina konongo ba
okay ana nkwanhia ne si wo fine pote
ba so si o di ampo ya
ena wie yi me pa cha wo se na wie ya na nkwanhia ne si
But I
Oh, Sana Bobe say. I'm the bed ya
around 3 o'clock.
Enti se ne ba na mo se wo yo ba wonya mfinsia mienu nya saa.
But I bema.
Bema, okay. Se wonu amu so we.
But Oduma say MCC abefa ko ya kwemo.
Na ono de ne hu ba bia anka.
But akra no.
Ai.
Me pa so we pro ne nine.
Oh, prakasi ana. Oh, enti ade a motimi afre na ma akra ne de ne ho ye pa wo hu.
Me pa so akra ne de se ne ho ye.
Sa che ne su ne biem ne mfansi se obi e de hye pia wo se we no se na ne su no esitie.
Mpato wa na tra wo ye kokko. Ana no se kente material ya abaso ya sinsam ibe blue.
Okay, enti se emu na nkasa wo fa hene nso.
Pato say
body na nkasa wo fa hene sesi a. Hello, Ogre mpacho to me ka me bisa se ma me na wo free mu no sesi wo no ankasa ne body ne wo fa hene.
Me pato MPC di kwa ko ya Kwemog.
Oh, okay. Okay, nti se obi ba no obehwe age so ko ya Kwemog ho no yesa.
Mpacho, but baby need the one no bo me polyclinic.
Okay. Medase pa.
Eso medase.
Abuzia Grace Jiwa akode na woko SDA ayasabia ewo duampompo a yene no akodi nkomo nkwanhia esiye ewo eho no na wotwa ho mfonyi wodama SDA ayasabia wo no boamu mum na nkwanhia no mu esi ewo duampo eho no mu enesi ya ayare ho sempe bema
nyankopon fa ne kransie na afi omu apira no nso no nyame ensa won yade
kwana nkasa kwana nkasa kono wo kwana so no hadwen se wo hwe kwana se de hye ni di asemfie wo mu bonsa ho na ese wo no mfi se ade anchi biem ti wo mu nkono wo mu nkowu wugya ho na ayema hyew ya na America tente no edoso
jo abusua ye gina so na ye de kasebo mu na ase akode amamu pafie o se amu papa na afi oyo ahodo bra na bagibie na ode super premium rice na premium rice na bane jambi soya bean oil Jabinra Bank PLC sikasemu muanyina ko won mu nchen na omu akama Sikos Connect Limited say odu tufa akwa amonone se wokoye adwuma ko bo ani akoma FIFA World Cup eba so no ni nyina odu beko abra brebia enim Kaseɛ boy yemfa na ase nkoma newsroom aboafo akosua somua kokua jando oko MCR nso a adese ya Grace na afei Mr President wonum na ehwe eye voice na afei videos no adwuma kama Simo ehwe na yaw na afei Abranti Buzi social media so Buzi na ehwe no to niema kama nemu yensamufo eye Owura Benedict Asante Yeboa na kwankyerefo eye Libya Boga agengafo amoti ye ne anwumre yi eye me Nana Kwame Ajiman Opambo ena
abusua pani ousu adiomi
yedam wase emamumu ene hwe tokoswe na hwe Owia TV woni papi na edimau